I'm expecting one more person. If he is
Okay.
not come by 2 minutes, then we will start. Okay, just tell me how much you know about Java.
Honestly, nothing.
Okay, honestly, nothing. Any programming language?
Um, I know SQL very much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, SQL is the one I know. But then VB script I know a little better. Like based on
Okay,
for the QTP I used VB script.
okay.
But that is not like this one. Totally, it is different. Just like I need to
Mm-hmm.
use for QTP, just like for getting from the
Mm,
objects and then verifying it. Right? It was a very basic,
okay.
not like you using function, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a validation from the web elements and identifying the object repositories. So like that
Mm-hmm.
concept I know based on QTP and VB script.
Okay, okay. So you can say SQL, that's a very good thing. No,
Yeah.
you know about the joins?
Yes, I know.
Okay, how many types of joins are there?
Actually, mainly we use only inner join, but there are four
Mm-hmm.
joins: inner,
Yeah.
in, inner left and right, and there is one more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but maximum we use inner. Yeah.
Inner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I write simple join,
Mm-hmm.
by default, what is that? It's a left
Inner
join,
join.
right join. Okay. When I simple right join, it says inner join.
Yeah. Whichever matches with both common item with the IDs,
Mm-hmm.
it will give the
Mm-hmm.
present in the common one both.
Okay. Oh, if you have the knowledge of joins, you can do anything. So don't worry about your knowledge regarding this programming language. If you have the knowledge, because joins is the basic part in SQL. When I
I.
started my career,
Uh-huh.
my strongest part is the joins only, SQL thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have cleared 3 interviews on the basis of SQL only. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
don't
because
worry that, yeah, it is, you can say it's a very brainy thing to find out, okay, that is one thing, okay. Because I think so you are in the ETL, so you have joined, say,
yes.
around 10 tables, 9 tables, 7 tables, like
Yeah,
inner
almost
join.
close to like 10 tables I have worked, but mostly I
Mm-hmm,
have done inner joints. But I remember in one interview they asked me about left joint. I
mm-hmm,
totally, because I was not prepared that they will ask joint, so I did not refresh it. But
mm-hmm,
basically, if it is inner joint, I know. But left joint, I don't know. That particular time, I don't know whether it is from left.
mm-hmm,
I know something which will omit and bring that left alone, but I
mm-hmm,
exactly did not know, so I failed it. But
mm-hmm,
my main area is like objects, like database and the data entity and records, and all those are my
mm-hmm,
point of interest. But this coding always I was afraid of, which I
mm-hmm,
totally neglected. But I think if I have support, someone to coach 100%, I will be able to pick it up. That is what I saw. I trust myself on that part.
that's a good thing. In my opinion, whenever you go for the interview and if there is SQL part is there, if you have
Yeah.
written SQL in your resume, then they will ask you joins 9 out of 10 times. They
Yes,
will ask
yes,
you.
yes, yeah.
I
Yes.
think so. It may be 10 out of 10, but maybe you can say 1% that they will not ask you, but 9 out of 10 times they will ask you joins if you have written SQL in your resume.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because the joins, if you see, when we go for the programming thing, when we have to pick the data from the database, then
Hmm.
our coding part will not help. Then our SQL part will help.
Yeah,
You
mainly
can,
for
yeah.
API or any or backend validations, SQL
Mhm.
will help. Yeah.
Okay, because my coding is there that I am representing the data. But when I have to pick the data from the database, then I should know about the joins. Then how I'm picking
Yeah.
the data. What thing I can do, like suppose there are 10 tables. I will go with the first table, then get the data. Okay, then I get the ID. Then again the second time go for the second table and then get the data matching with one first table. Then again, I will pick the ID, then go for third, then fourth, then fifth, and then I have to get 10 requests to my database. Or I can do that in one request by writing the join.
That is true.
Okay, so if you have the
Yeah.
knowledge of join, then definitely you can go do this as well. Okay, so I
Okay.
think so he is not coming. Then we will start with the class. Okay, then
Okay.
first in the first class, we will just see that how we will install and how we will do the things. So now the we will take
Okay.
some questions. We will take some questions. Like how much
Mm-hmm.
time will it take to learn Selenium? It
Okay.
will
Mm-hmm.
you will get things about Selenium in 2 weeks, but to learn it professionally, to make the projects by yourself, you have to give it time around 6 to 8 weeks. But hard
Okay.
work is there. Hard
Uh-huh.
work is there. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do I need to know programming? Yes. You need to know programming, but not at that level that you have to develop any software or develop any, you can say, new thing. No, not at that level. You
Mm-hmm.
know the basics of the programming, like
Okay.
inheritance, like little bit of constructor. Okay.
Constructor classes, objects like
Yeah,
that.
yes. This is the thing.
Polymorphism, something like.
No polymorphism, no
Okay.
nothing about that. Don't we have to don't go too deep. If you see over in the say, if we go here and say
Uh-huh.
qtpselenium.com and we get Selenium training course detail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now he's come.
Okay.
Okay, just admitting. Yeah, hi Avinash.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah,
Good morning.
hi. Good morning. So, uh, okay. So we are just discussing the thing that what things are necessary to, you can say, to learn Selenium. Okay. Now, Avinash, just give me little bit of introduction about yourself.
Yeah, sir. I'm having like 9 year of manual testing experience,
Mm-hmm.
working in a product-based, like US-based product-based company in
Mm-hmm.
Bangalore location. So now I
Mm-hmm.
was like planning to switch my career into automation, and
Okay.
even I want to switch my company also. And this is like my
Okay.
first company. As a fresher, I started my career from this same company till now
Okay.
working.
Okay.
Uh,
Avinash, just let me know that have you any knowledge about the programming thing, programming language, anything?
yeah, when I was a fresher, right, at the time I was looking as a Java developer, sir.
Okay.
So I was having idea about that, like core Java and all very well, but it's like long back.
Okay, okay. It's like yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have with us other member, and she's from US. Just give the introduction of yours. Okay.
Uh, Hi guys, I'm Kotai. I have done manual testing as well as QTP and ETL testing. And right now I'm looking for a new job and market is very down. So, but then everyone are asking for the automation. So that is where now I'm trying to change my career to automation, and which is with Selenium and Java.
Mm,
That is where I was like looking for the class. Yeah, that's
okay.
about me.
Yeah. Okay. So both of you don't afraid of asking anything, whether it is regarding your career or whether it is regarding anything. If you have any question in your mind, just ask it. Okay. Now we are just discussing the few things that everyone will ask. So how much time to learn Selenium? So Avinash, just tell me. So why you want to learn Selenium? If someone asks you that why you want to learn Selenium, why Selenium? So how should you answer it?
Like it is a like first of all, it is like famous tool for automation for UI
Mm-hmm.
automation. And it is like
Mm-hmm.
open source also,
Mm-hmm.
and like jobs wise, it is having more demand in market. So because of all these reasons, I was like planning to switch to Selenium.
Okay. No, Selenium. Selenium is the oldest tool in the market.
Right.
Okay. Now, and it is an open source, and you have so much help regarding this tool online that if you stuck somewhere, now if you have the knowledge of Selenium, then if you suppose if you stuck somewhere, you can just Google it and find the help. But only if you know the Selenium. But if you don't
Correct.
know Selenium, then you cannot search it like how to do the things. Okay. Now, for learning Selenium, you can just learn it in two weeks. Now, this is the most I can. How much time will it take to learn Selenium? It just requires 2 weeks of time. But again, I'm repeating the same thing with the Kothai that if you want to learn professionally or build the projects by yourself, then you have to give it time about 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks is maximum because in this, when you learn about Selenium, you just learn about Selenium in 2 days. That okay, Selenium is doing this thing, okay, this thing, because there are very inbuilt classes. You have to use, you know how to use that inbuilt classes. But the thing is that the logic is coming from your mind only. I can just guide you there, but the logic will come through your mind. And again, I'm repeating for both of you, hard work. There is no substitute for hard work. I know that it will take around 4 weeks for your hard work, but if you give me 4 weeks, I will just write you that I will write you down that you will excel in Selenium. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and if you know, I will let you know the programming language as well. This Java. I'm with you. We will start with the basics. Now, if you see over here in my website, here it's a basic installation loops, array, Java objected. Okay, these all things is more than enough to know Java. We have to know specific things about Java, not whole things about Java. Java is a very big language, very, very big language. You cannot, even in 6 months, you cannot do all the things in Java. Still, there are more things in Java. So we are not going too deep. We are not a developer. Okay, we are here to learn Selenium. And we will go for the basic things like inheritance, loops, arrays, functions. Okay, what is an object? So we will discuss all these things. Okay, and if you have any question regarding Java, when we start learning, just ask me anything. Ask me anytime, many time. But if you give me your time, I will definitely uh, you can say give you that knowledge which will more than enough to learn Selenium. Okay. Now the next question: do I need to know programming? Yes, you have to need the programming, but not that much. Again, I'm repeating, not that much, but yeah, little bit. Now the next question: should I learn Selenium with Java or Python? Okay, now Python is the latest language. It is because this is language is used in AI, but we are not here as a developer. We are here as a tester. So Java is better because most of the projects, and if you know you are in the line, most of the projects, the older projects or maybe the new ones are in the Java only. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's start. So anybody can tell me what is an IDE?
IDE is like where we do programming stuff and all, where we write
Yes,
programs.
where we write the coding, if you can say. Just I will just go over here and say, just go to Google and just write IDE full form. So it's a integrated development environment. This can be asked in the interview. And one thing I'm asking from both of you, and if you continue with me, just do one thing: maintain the Excel sheet. So what is that Excel sheet? Now I will tell you. Suppose day, uh, topic, and say points to remember. Okay. Now what is this thing? Now suppose this is day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day six, day seven, day eight, day nine. And suppose we have many days like 15 days, 17 days. Now, what we have done here is on the fifth day, it is inheritance. Okay, and you have write some points over here. Okay, now after 1 month or maybe 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks, you are stuck somewhere in the topic inheritance. Okay, you want to go, you are going for the interview and you say, okay, I will just remember the points what we have done in our class. Okay, now you see, okay, I want to do the inheritance. Okay, now if you don't have this, you will not able to understand that and on which day you have done the topic. Okay, now if you have this sheet, you have done the fifth day. Okay, you go to your website. Suppose here I just say I log out. Okay, again I will go for login here. Sorry, here. Okay, I will log in. I will say Selenium Java training. Here there is a button of batch recording, and you have all these recording in your login. So now you know that on the fifth day you have done the topic of inheritance. You go to that day and watch that particular recording. Okay, but if you don't have this file, so you say, okay, I will watch day one, then day two, then day three, day four. So this is a time-based thing. So I tell all my students to maintain this Excel sheet so that you can know after on which day, suppose you are watching the recording in your login, when you enroll for the course, in your login, you just watch that particular day after just watching this thing. Okay. Just maintain this Excel sheet. It will be very because if you suppose if you go for the interviews, you have some points to remember. Okay, you just read these points and you have all the clarify in your mind that okay, inheritance this, inheritance that. Okay, we have points to remember. Whatever the points I will told you, just write that points. It will be very helpful for you in the interview as well. I will give you the point that okay, this question is asked in the interview. Like this, I have ask you about ID. Sometimes they will ask you because I have taken many interviews and I have asked what is IDE. How will you explain what is IDE? Integrated Development Environment. That it will give you the platform where you do the coding thing. Okay. Now coming to my IDE. So which IDE we are working on? We are working on Eclipse. Okay. I will say Eclipse. Go to Google and just type Eclipse download. Okay. And this is their official website, eclipse.org. Go here. Okay. Now here, don't go for download button. Go for download packages. Okay. Now here, go for this version. Enterprise Java and web developers. It has all the things like if you have Windows, according to a system, if it is 64, then do this, and it will you can say downloaded like a thing. Say here, this is how your thing. Just go to your drive, write anything which you are to kept, and write copy these all files, and after that just click on Eclipse. But before that, install JDK, Java JDK into your system. I have my 21 JDK, JDK 21 because it's a long time support. So I will go with JDK 21. So just install JDK 21 first into your system. Okay, then go to your environment variables. Okay, click on environment variables and here give the path of your under system variables. Go for new. I have written my Java underscore home. You have to go for the new. Here, go for Java underscore home in caps. Okay, just say like Java underscore home in caps and give the path of your Java. Now suppose when I run the Java, it's there say C say I think so program files, then go for Java. Now JDK 21. Okay, here now. You have to give the path of JDK, copy this folder, and just remember, don't put slash in the end. Okay, and just write it over here as lick and click on OK. I'm not going to click OK because I have already in my system. Again, I'm repeating Java underscore home in caps. Okay, then cancel it. Go to your path variable and click on edit. Mm, okay, so I think so. You have no. Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah, here in the system variables path, then click on edit. Uh, say now here, click on new. You have to write like this only. Percentage Java underscore home percentage, then backslash bin. Just remember this, which is very, very important. Okay, click on new. Okay, suppose I click on edit. This is the thing you have to write. Percentage Java underscore home percentage, then backslash bin. Okay, then after that, just click on OK, OK, and OK. And it's a good thing to restart your system. Okay, if you don't, it will work for you as well. Okay, in my case, it start working. Now, this is your Eclipse. Double click on this. It will give you an environment. Okay, now this is your workspace. You can give name thing as anything you want. Now, if I'm going for the new workspace, just change the name. Suppose I will say uh, 05 August. Okay, I'll just launch it. Okay. Now, any question regarding anything right now? This is how your Eclipse will look like.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Kotha, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is how your new Eclipse look like. There is no project, nothing. Okay. Now, what will I do? Say, we are starting the basics of Java. So I will go for the Java project. Say file, new, and say go to other and say, yeah, Java project. You will find Java, then say Java project inside the Java. I'm using again and again, so it is giving me in the help as well. Okay. Under Java, you will find your Java project. Click on next. Okay. Now, whatever the things, it just go it by default. So in my case, you see 21 execution environment. Now, what project name? I will say Java basics and just click on. Now, here, one thing more. Uncheck this one. Create model info Java. Uncheck this one. Otherwise, it will give you many errors. Okay, just click on finish. Okay, on perspective. Now, this is my how my can say Java project looks like. Okay, now I have to create class. I have to create class inside the source folder. Now say new, say class. Okay, now I say again, uh, say first class. Okay, and check this one as well. Check this box as well. Okay, finish it. Okay, now this is how my things look like. Okay, now if you see that this is a small font size. Now suppose if I want to uh, increase this font size so that it will be easy to look window. Okay, say preferences. Now inside the general appearance, okay, say colors and font, say and say in here basic, then say yeah text font. click on edit, then say size as per I want and font style. What is the font I want to click? Now click on OK and say apply and close. Now you see it has increased the size. Okay. Now suppose if I ask you what is the scope of this class, how will you answer me? Any one of you?
Scope means like the
Mhm.
public first class you are asking for.
Yeah, this is a say this is a class name. And if
Okay.
I ask you what is the scope of this class, Avinash?
Yeah, like it is public, so it can be accessed from anywhere. This is what I
No,
mean to say.
when I say scope, in anything, suppose if what is the meaning of scope? When I say uh
Importance.
no, you cannot say importance. Scope means that is your area.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Now, scope of this class is inside these curly brackets.
Correct.
Whatever there in this class is inside this class. The scope of this class is inside this brackets. The scope of this
Mhm.
main method is inside this brackets, not outside. If I write something over here, it will be inside this main bracket. If I write something function over here, then this is outside the
Oh,
scope of main.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is known as scope of this class, scope of this method. Okay, now one thing to remember here and here, it should have both same name. Now, suppose if I go with this different thing, then it will give me an error. Okay, so it has to be same name here and here. Otherwise, it will give you an error. Okay, now the simplest thing, if I suppose here I say SYSO and I will say press Control plus left. Right now, it is not giving me anything. Say SYSO. Okay, now say system.out.println. What it do? It will just say what I will write here. I can now. If I run this now, how to run it? Just right click, run as Java application. Okay, or you can here just run. Click on this button. And now you see
Mm-hmm.
whatever you write over here, will you see it over in your console window. Basically, we use this to read the values, see that what it is in there in our variables, in our anything, whatever we want to see that what is there in my variable, I can look it over here. Okay. Now, this is how your project looks like. Now, sometimes what they ask you, say, if I just open my folder, say show in System Explorer. Okay, now these are Java basics. Okay, now this is bin folder. Okay, now the files in the bin folder, first class dot class cannot be edited. Now suppose if I open it, edit with Notepad plus plus. Now this is how this looks like. So now, can anybody tell me that what this file is?
This is like after compilation, this bytecode got generated in the form of class.
Yeah. So why it is there? If I say why it is there, this
uh,
can be asked in the interview.
yeah, correct. So because of like the what you can say like uh,
The
this is like
thing. Mhm.
uh, so because of this only like Java is a platform independent according
Yes,
to me.
that's
I
the word. That's the word. Platform independent. It can
JVM.
work in any operating system.
this
Oh,
byte
can
code
you
That's
generated.
the
please
thing.
repeat it, Abjit? Like I did not get it.
Yeah, Avinash will tell. He says the right thing. Avinash, just tell it.
So like first it will be like uh, whatever code we have written that will be in .java form. Then when we will compile it, then this class will generate, and this will contains bytecodes that can be understandable by JVM, Java Virtual Machine.
Mm-hmm.
So this .class file we can run on any of the platform, like either it is iOS or this Windows or anywhere, and those platforms
Okay.
will be having their own JVM, and that JVM will understand this class, whatever inside this class is there, na bytecode, and
Uh-huh.
then it can run that. This is I meant to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
the thing is that if
Thank
you
you.
say in the simple language, if you say in the simple
Mm.
language, Kothai,
Uh-huh.
that it is platform independent. Java is
Okay.
platform. I can open this file in any operating system, whether that is Mac, whether that is Windows, whether that is Linux, any operating system. It will
Okay. So
open.
like one-time coding like that.
Yeah, you can say
Okay.
that in the simple thing. So it will open in any language. But the Avinash
Okay.
said the true thing, it is like the technical thing. But in the simple language, you can open this file in any operating system. It is
Uh-huh.
platform independent.
Okay.
The thing is that the Avinash use that platform independent. That's a good thing. Okay,
Okay. Thank
well,
you.
well done, Avinash. Okay, so now uh, the thing is that you don't run scripts in Eclipse when you are a hardcore tester. You
Mm-hmm.
use Unix shells. Okay, deploy class files using Maven. Okay, so let's and this thing and okay now when I say different data types, now first is you can say integer. Okay, int I equal to 200. Now what does this mean? Again, this is a very good interview question. So what does this int I equal to 200 means? Anybody can give me answer.
I, I is a variable which is assigned to
Hmm.
the data type integer with value
Hmm.
200 within that
Okay.
class, within that scope.
Okay. Now Avinash, anything?
Yeah, my answer will be same.
Okay. Now the thing is that you are saying the right thing. Okay. Now in my language, I will say there is a memory space where 200 is stored. Okay, and I is representing that memory space. Okay, now if I represent this in the paint, now when I say 200, so it will take some memory space. So 200 is lying over here, and I is representing
Mm-hmm.
that memory space. Now, why this is important, I will tell you. Suppose, okay, say int a equal to 200,
Mm-hmm.
int b equal to 300, and say int c equal to 400. Okay, now I know if I just write as yes, oh, that value of a is the a, okay, and say value of b is this b, okay, and value of c is uh, is say c. Now, what I am doing, I'm just representing their values. Suppose if I run this, now it says A 200, B 300, C 400.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when I say A equal to B and B equal to C and say C equal to A.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what will the value of A, B, and C? And anybody
Is
tell me? Mm-hmm. Yes, right. Okay.
A is
So
equal
what is it?
to B. A
Mm-hmm.
is equal to B. and B is equal to C,
Mm-hmm.
and C 200.
Okay, so now what will the value of A, B, and C? Can anybody tell you, Avinash, Uthai, anybody?
So first one will be like straightforward,
300.
200, 300, 400.
Ah,
But
okay.
this,
In the second statement, what will be value?
yeah,
What is the value
second
of
will be
A?
like, yeah, that will be 300,
Okay, 300.
and
Okay,
B will
now
be 400,
B will
and
be
C will be
4.
200.
C will be
C
200.
will, okay, now let's run this. Okay, so both
Yeah,
your size 300, 400, 200.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now save it and I run it. 300, 400 is okay, but why C is
okay,
200?
okay, 1 second. A 200 inside C.
C is
Once,
equal to A.
Okay, now I will give you example for this. Now say this one. Okay, uh, now there are three memory locations: 200, 300, and 400.
correct.
I say
Uh-huh.
300, then 400. Okay. Now A is representing this, B is representing this, and C is representing this. If I just in simple language say this is okay, so this will be the first thing. Now, when I say A equal to B, what is happening? A will stop referencing towards 200 and it will start referencing where B is referencing. Now, where B is referencing? B is referencing towards 300. When I say B equal to C in second statement here, now B will stop referencing towards 300 and it will start referencing where C is referencing. Now C is referencing towards 400. And when I say C equal to A, C will stop referencing towards 400 and it will start referencing where A is referencing. Now where A is referencing? A
B.
is referencing towards
B.
300.
Okay, okay.
That's why
Got
it is C to 300.
Okay.
Okay, that's a very important concept. It will help you understand the concept of your object and object reference. And both of the thing that what is an object. Maybe you need a little of introduction that what is an object and what is object reference. Okay, now it will help you understanding this thing. Okay, now if I say, uh, so this is where ask you that what is that int a equal to 200 means that 200 is the space where memory location is allocated and a is representing that memory location. Okay, now if I say int, okay, I just delete this one. Okay, now say int a equal to 100, int b equal to say 200. Okay, now say string. Now this is again a data type. You all both of know that this is a data type. So I'm not
Mhm.
going deep in this. Okay. So say string C or say string X equal to Selenium, okay, and string Y equal to say training. Okay. Now if I write con sorry, yes. Okay, now if I write A plus B and say one more print statement, okay, and say X plus Y. Okay, now what will it give me? A plus B.
300.
Mm-hmm. Avinash, what do you say?
it. Yeah, sir. That will be A plus B 300.
Okay, I just run it. Okay, now 300 and Selenium Training. Okay. Now, if I say A plus B plus X plus Y and say X plus Y plus A plus B. Now, what will they both give me?
Mm.
Anybody?
300 selenium training,
Okay,
the first one.
okay, 300.
Selenium.
Where they where it's like this, or I will just give it a space. Tell me.
Um,
Mhm.
300 selenium training for the first one.
Okay, suppose. Okay, and what will be the second one?
It will be selenium training 300. That is my side. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you say, Avinash?
So I'm in doubt, like this integer with string, how we are
Mm-hmm.
doing some error also can come, and whatever Kothai is saying that can also be right. But according to me, like integer plus string, how we
Mm-hmm.
are addition we are doing, that is the doubt.
Okay,
Mm.
so in your opinion that it will give an error, and Kothai is saying Selenium Training 300. Okay.
Uh, One thing, because this is just like as a print, right? So in that
Mm-hmm.
case, will that matter? Like because it is
Yes.
just going to print whatever we are giving,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
two data types are there. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
should we convert it? I mean, I don't know like how that conversion happens with the print
Mm-hmm.
statement. Because within the print calculation is also happening, right? A plus
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
If you
much about
see,
yeah, that part.
you see that this is happening when I say A plus B, it is giving me 300. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now let's run this again and see that what is it is giving. Okay. First thing you are writing. Okay. But
Mm.
in the fourth statement, it says line trading 100 to 100. Okay. Now what
Mm.
happens? I will tell you. Just a
It
minute.
converted as a string.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Now when we talk about different titles, now suppose string plus string will give you a string. Okay. Now I say integer plus integer will give you integer. That's the
Mhm.
thing. But when I say string plus integer, it will always give you a string.
Okay.
Why? Whatever the things that is going to add with the string, that thing will automatically act as a string. Whether it is boolean, whether it is double, anything, that data type will automatically act as a string. Now, in our statement, when I say a plus b, no, what is a, what is b? Both are integer because my code will always goes from left to right, not right to left. Always goes from left to right, and it will always go for the bracket things first. Now, what is the brackets? A plus B. Now, my code is running from this. Now, if I say just, I will take a here. Okay. Now, my code is running from A plus B, left to right. Now, what is A? Integer. What is B? Now, when they both integer, so they will act as integer. Okay. So now that A plus B is, you can say 300. Okay, now, when they want to add with string, string is double quotes. What is that? Selenium. And I have told you when you want to add a with string that will act as a string. Now, when 300 now will act as a string. So 300 selenium. Okay? 300 selenium. Now it is a string. Okay? Now when they want to add with say training, then the answer will be 300 selenium training. Okay. Now in the second case, when I say x plus y, now selenium training, x is selenium and y is training. So they will both act as a string because they are already a string. Now when they add, they give me result like this thing. Now when it want to add with a, what is a? A is integer. So and I have already told you when something wants to add with your string, that thing will automatically act as a string. So it will automatically act as a string. Okay, that's why it says 300, sorry, Selenium training 100. Now this is one string. Now when they want to add with integer, that is your 200. Now again Selenium string plus integer. So this 200 will automatically act as a string. That's why in your answer you will see Selenium training 100, 200 because they both are string now. They don't act as an integer. That's why Selenium training 100 and 200. Because if I say here, suppose 200 or I say 100. If you think that it will add, no. Now suppose if I just run this, you see 200, 100.
Because a string, right?
Yes, yes. If they are
Okay.
in the double quotes, that act as a string. They will not act add. They will just concatenate with each other. They are just attaching with each other. They are not going to add when they are in the string. And I
Mhm.
want to when something which wants to add with the string, that thing will automatically act as a string. That's why 100, 200, they are acting as a string now. That's why they have just attached it. Okay, so that's the concept of you can say your concatenation. Now, one thing more, suppose here, what will I do here and say here? Now, what will it give me now?
Mm,
Try
three.
it now. Yeah, try it. Before
Yeah.
that, before that, we have this one. So now, if I write like this, now what will it give me? These are the interview questions. They will ask you in front of the computer, okay, what will this give you?
Selenium. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Try it.
Selenium training
Mm-hmm.
and 300.
Okay. So what about you, Avinash?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, Selenium training 300. This thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, can anybody tell me why?
because those are in brackets, right?
Yes.
X plus y, a plus b. So that
Yes.
will be like different. We can do addition.
Yes. Because when we go for left to right, the it's like you have to perform these bracket things first. Then they will add with each other. Okay. So you have to be very careful when you are working with the strings. That this can be say very much comes handy when you're working with strings. Okay, now suppose if I say all you both of know about the remainder, the dividend divisor remainder. Now suppose if I
Mhm.
divide say divide 4 by 2, then it is perfectly divisible. So it will give me the remainder is 0. Okay, now suppose if I want that if 5 divided by 2, it will give me the remainder. I want the remainder of this. What will be the remainder? Remainder will be the 1. Because if I say, and when I say 5 divided by 2, say here, say we have say 5 and say 2. Okay, now 2 into 2, I know 4. Okay, now 1 is the remainder. 5 minus 4, 1 is the remainder. I want this. Okay, so how can I get that? Anybody? Anybody? Avinash, Kothai, anybody?
Mode.
So there is a very simple thing in Java, and it says 5 ampersand 2. Okay, now if I run this, now you see 1. Okay, now if I say 28 divided by 10. Okay, now I know that it will come out as 8. Let's see. Now you see 8. So this is a very good thing, and it is most asked question in the interview as well. How will you get the remainder? So you can say, so that particular thing percent by 8 percent B. Simple that thing is that. Okay. Now, any question, anything you want to ask right now till now? Anybody?
Uh, Abjit, I have one a
Mm-hmm.
silly doubt. So, what does selenium means? Because I mean, I'm just wondering. Like, say for example, QTP means we know it is a tool. It's a tool which is
Mm-hmm.
used for automating, right? So, right now, what is selenium? Because we are and why is Java is the why? I mean, why how how much code of Java we need for for selenium? For example, for QTP, I don't need to know much of VB script, right? I mean VB
Mm-hmm.
coding like that. So
Mm-hmm.
in this, how do I connect Java versus Selenium?
Mm-hmm. Avinash, can you tell me what is Selenium? The thing that Kothai has asked.
Yeah, as I told you, open based tool.
Mm-hmm.
So like Java, how much Java? Then according to me, like basics one, like variables, how we declare variables and all, and oops concept.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit like exception handling. Then after that, collection is must. Those things and all, like we will be requiring. And oops
Okay.
concept in detail, like inheritance and abstraction, or those things like encapsulation, polymorphism, and all those things will be
Okay.
required, like anything.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, if I ask you, suppose what is Selenium? So how will you answer me or answer Kothai?
So Selenium is a open waste automation tool. By using
Mm-hmm.
that, we can automate any of the UI, like that. I can tell.
Okay.
like all the
Can
web actions can be all the web scripts
Application.
like regression scripts
yeah,
can be automated by
yeah.
Selenium.
So my next question is, can I use Selenium for desktop application?
Mm,
For desktop
no,
application, no,
Yeah.
no,
Kothai, what about you?
no, it's
So
only
the
for the
answer is
web, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, it is only for the web. And if you
correct.
see what is Selenium, Selenium is an open source framework used for automating web browsers.
Okay, it's a
Okay.
free.
It
Okay.
yeah, it allows tester. Oh yeah, it's a good thing, a framework, or you can say it's a tool. Basically, it's a
Mm-hmm.
tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's an open source tool. Okay. if I go, suppose if you want to go for a definition, so just go for this their official selenium.dev and they say Selenium automate browsers. That's it.
It
This is a
automates the
simple
browser.
There's a simple definition you will get that Selenium automates browser. That's it. It's a auto, you will just write a code. How to write a code, it's a different thing. Now you can write a code in any programming language. It's Java, it's PHP, it's Python, it's C Sharp. Okay, you just need IDE. In our case, it is our Eclipse. Okay, now in this we will, if we see that we will just import the libraries of Selenium. The later part, when we start working with the browser, we will just import the libraries. That's it. We don't have to do anything more than that. We have to just need to import the libraries of
Okay.
Selenium. Okay. So Selenium is very old tool. Why it is better? Because it is very, very old. You have very much helpful in the Google, in open market. Now there are many tools. There are many tools, but Selenium is most widely used tool in testing industry.
This
Okay.
can be automated to check the database as well, Abjit, like for database validations and
Yeah,
all.
you can use that as well.
Okay,
You
okay, I got
can
it.
use
Okay,
that. You can use that as well. It is
okay.
used, but most in the cases where it mostly automates browsers. You can use that you have made a connection with your database and you can start getting data from the table. You can use
Like, say,
that
for
as
example,
well.
API for web service and API also can be used Selenium.
Mm, that's a big topic you are asking, but right now I'm just saying that okay, that Selenium can be used uh, for your database thing, but that's
Okay,
we are not going in too deep for the database because most of the things are provided in the Excel,
okay,
in the
okay, I got it.
JSON.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. Yeah, so we will
Okay,
try to
so
check from
because
the Excel.
company never allows you to go to their database because
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
privacy thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a private. You can, if you have the access to the database, then you can have the access to the tables. Then you can have the access to their customers or clients. You can
Mm-hmm.
see. So they will never allow you. They will just give you data in the form of Excel. That particular data, Excel.
Okay,
Okay, then you can say JSON. They both are the same thing, but in different ways. It- We will
okay.
see that how we'll read the data from Excel and as well as from JSON. JSON is the most widely used right now these days because it's
Yes,
a
yes.
encrypted thing, and when we pass from one server to one the other, it's the most safest thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I
Thank you.
say okay, no worries. When I say suppose I say string str1 equal to say some val some value, and suppose there are another string str2 equal to, and let's say some, again say val. Now I know that they both are separate. Suppose if I want to compare these two, how can I compare it? If I say I want to compare these two values, how can I compare it?
CMP string 1 to string 2.
Now str1 suppose equal to str2.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
so is this the right thing, Avinash?
Mhm. Uh, like that, I don't think like one.
Now suppose if I want to go for the if statement, if str1 equal to str2, I can write it like this, huh?
Like that, I think we can write, but we have inbuilt function also, like to compare. strings and compare to or something like that.
We will never do this thing in Java.
Correct. Hmm. That's what I
If
was
I
thinking.
say dot equals, we will use this function.
Yeah.
Okay, we will never use, it will not give you any error because Java is a very complicated language. It will not give you any error, but it will sometimes it will not run, sometimes it will, but sometimes it will not, and you will never know where is the error. Okay,
Mhm.
now I say in Eclipse you can use debugging. Now, when I mean debugging, I say suppose I just double click over here and here debug. If I say if I just click on it, my code will stop here. Okay, now if I want to run line by line, I say F6. Okay, now you see you can just watch it here. Okay, A is 100, B is 100 here. Okay, now I'm going line by line. See, line by now. If you watch in the below, it is printing line by line. Now I just okay here again. Okay, so say here, here, and here. Now you see true. Okay, so I can go line by line by switching to debug mode. Just double click on it, and if want to press line by line, go with F6. Otherwise, suppose if I stop here, yeah, here. Now my code will stop here. I want to, okay, I have seen it. I want to run it. Okay, run it like F8. So it will just go in one, and I can have multiple breakpoints as well. Okay, now if I run it again, okay, my code will stop here. If I press F8, it will go to my next breakpoint. See, and there is no breakpoint after this. If I press F8, then whole thing will execute at once. Okay, so this is known as debugging. Why debugging is important? Because now this is a post 23 lines of code. Now when we write the code, sometimes code is so big that you have write 800 or 900 lines of code and you are getting error somewhere. So by doing this thing and watching it line by line, you will get to know that at which line you are getting error. Okay, so this is the power of debugging. Okay, so any question regarding till now?
No, for me, it's fine.
No, no,
It's
no.
Okay, so right now, what I'm halting here, we will discuss for and while loop by tomorrow. Okay,
mm,
so just remember, I'm again repeating, just go for the Excel thing. If you are continuing with me, I always tell my students, okay, and the thing is that I'm not here that okay, after the course is over, okay, we don't have any class. We can go for the small classes if you have any error.
mhm.
Okay, so just thing, and if you enroll with us, then I have already told you that you can watch the recording. Now, today's recording, it will be on the YouTube. I will just send you the link
Mhm.
after maybe 1 hour or 2 hour when it uploads.
Okay,
I will
okay.
just send it to the link. Okay, if anything that you want to change that like my way of teaching or anything, just ask me uh, in front of everyone. I'm not hesitating about the things. Okay, if you want that I should pick up my speed, then you can also tell me that okay, you have to pick up your speed. We have to do it very early. But in my opinion, in the first 5 6 classes, there are Java basics. So I'm going it very slow in that days. If it's both, if you both of you are okay, then I can pick up my speed as well.
No, this is fine, Abhijit. Yeah, the way
Okay.
you're going right now, it is fine because I don't know anything about coding.
No, what about you, Avinash? Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah, it is fine. It's fine.
Okay. So if you have anything, any question, just discuss it. First 5 or 10 minutes, we will discuss the last day things, and then we will move forward. Okay. If we don't have any question, we will start away right away. Okay. And please be there at 7:15 a.m. IST.
Okay, okay.
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 So we are waiting for you, Avinash, today. Then after 5 minutes, just we have started.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sure. Tomorrow I will be
Okay.
on time for sure.
Okay. Okay,
So
then
just one
both of
thing,
you.
like
Mm-hmm.
just one thing, like this variable sense and string part, we will go in detail, and that will be or
Uh,
here only.
yeah, we will say that we can go because string is a if you see, string is an inbuilt class. If I just hover it, it's a inbuilt class. Use string class represent character strings. Now, if I go to integer, say it doesn't give me anything. But if I hover over string, it will say it is a class. It's a very big class. If you say we can find we can find the characters in the string as well. I can read all characters one by one as well. Okay. Now, why we need this? Sometimes what happens, we have a string that is say very big string, and I want to take each word from that string. So how can I do that? I will tell you that how to build that logic to extract the words. I will tell you that as well in Java. We mostly we will play with string only in our Selenium.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly 98% the things are in the string only. But sometimes what happens like phone numbers, like pin code, okay, they can be in integers. Okay, but mostly when we talk about the JSON, when we talk about the Excel, mostly all the things, whether that is the can say the telephone part, it is always in the string format. Later on, we can convert string to int if the that part is say your say containing the numbers. So we can convert that to integer as well. We will see that how we will going to convert that things in the coming part. So string is a very in between like when I say okay, I have done this thing, okay, then I move forward, then there is something part of string again. So then I will move forward. Then there is some part of string again. So string is a very big class. We have small topics at the different intervals of time. Okay. We will see that there are many functions. There, if you see, you have already told that suppose say I say str1 dot. Now, these all things are belong to string things.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct.
Okay. Say caret, cas, you can say mostly we use that caret. Okay, we will sort ends with this is a very thing good thing ends with when we go the framework type we will define the XPath ID name with ends with. Okay, so it has
Mhm.
more very big thing. String is a very big thing. If you I suppose if you want to see the string class, just control left control and click on this string. Now this is a string class. This is an inbuilt class. You have many methods and functions. We are not concerned about the things that how it is doing, but yeah, string is a very big class. Okay, we will see the string in every class. You will see that I'm talking about the string. Even in the framework, you will get new things. When we're doing the
Okay.
framework, you will get the new things about the string. That I say suppose that is the thing string one dot ends with. This is very important thing that I have told you. Okay, it will get you the suppose if my something suppose there are say two strings say string say str3 equal to say login underscore xpath. Okay, and I will say I have more thing str4 login underscore id. Okay, now I can write it. if say str3 dots ends with say underscore xpath, then just write a message SYSO. It ends with xpath. Okay, now if I run this, let's see that, sorry, this is the underscore. Okay, now you see it's end with xpath because it is containing the underscore xpath, so it will just write, it will goes here. Okay, so that's the power of string class. Okay, and we will use this in our framework. We will define this thing. You will get to know when we do the framework. You will get to know these things. So string is a very big class. In every class, or you can say in alternate classes, we are talking about the string. Okay, string is do this thing. String is doing this thing. Okay, you have the index of. You have many functions in strings. So in every class, we are going to discuss string. You are getting to know new things in every alternate class or after two classes. Okay, this is a string thing. Okay, we will discuss this all things. Then we have the string array as well. If you know that string array, two-dimensional array, we will discuss that as well. So we will discuss all the things. Don't worry about that. No, we will discuss all the things. But I should, again, I'm repeating, go for the Excel thing and go for the points to remember and the topic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
Avinash and Kothai, I will just send you the this YouTube link. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
and when
Mm,
you enroll and when you enroll it, you will get again because after third class, I think so, third or fourth class, you will get this thing that is only in our server. Because if you say
okay.
day one is in the YouTube, okay, but
Okay.
after maybe three or four classes, that link will only on our server. Okay, Vinash, hope to see you
Okay.
on tomorrow and Kothai as you as well. Just be on time,
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
7:15 a.m. IST.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you, Abhi.
okay,
Thank you,
then.
Thanks.
Avinash. Yeah. Bye.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
okay.